scoundrel, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness, the guy with the creepy face in this character portrait betrayed us.
I think you can see what I'm doing, Balthus.
Beautifully executed, Yuri. The chalice is finally mine now.
Also, Alfred being bad, I called it. He has a palace. We have to infiltrate it. We have to change his heart. And I guess Yuri is kind of there too, you know?
Along with the blood of the 4 apostles.
It seems I was correct. That there was an enemy in our midst. To think our bird was instead a rat.
The problem with this betrayal is that there's no one else to suspect. And towards the end of chapter, I think it's 4 or 5, you just start to see it all lines up.
You've always had a wild imagination, Constance. I've got to say, turning your attention elsewhere was a challenge, even for me.
That is enough of the banter, Yuri. I informed you not to divulge too much.
They'll all be under the dirt soon enough. It's not like they'll be able to talk at that point. After all I've gone and done for you, Elfric, I would think you'd have just a bit more faith in me. Your silence speaks volumes. Guess this is the end of the niceties. It's all on you now, friend. I'm sure you and the others will figure it out.
Oh well, goodbye, Yuri.
Professor, are you injured?
They're like the most evil looking people just from when you see them. They're like Seymour levels of evil. Like Seymour from FF10, you could just tell.
Impossible. Surely you suffered a wound.
Teach, there's no time for playing around. Tell us how... I get it. He only pretended to attack you, didn't he? So you were just playing a part in this grand performance. But was that really the smartest decision here?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know what would have been smarter.
The chalice and the ashen wolves are gone. I am loath to think what will become of them without our help.
And how do you propose we pursue them? We haven't a clue where they went.
Well, we know what they're after. That at least narrows down the possibilities.
Professor, are we too late?
Lady Rhea, why have you come?
After sending all of you off, I began to investigate the lineage of the Ashen Wolves. In doing so, I was able to confirm that the documented information about their crests was falsified. What was once a wild speculation, I now know to be true. The crests they bear are the same as those of the 4 apostles, the very same who long ago enacted the Rite of Rising. Once the blood of the 4 is poured upon the chalice, its power can be harnessed.
Oh no, they're gonna bring back the goddess Martel. This is not good. But who is the chosen of regeneration? I don't know. I guess instead of that, they just have the 4 apostles. Dude, this is straight up Tales of Symphonia.
I believe we have enough evidence to assume that our Ashen Wolves will suffice to carry out this ritual.
Even the way the betrayal is done. Tales of Symphonia has Kratos betray you. Like, just the way this is all done, very Tales of Symphonia-esque.
So, Ulfric's aim must be to carry out the Rite of Rising at the expense of the students.
That sounds logical.
Lady Rhea, what precisely is the purpose of this ritual?
We've heard it has the power to resurrect life. That can't be true, can it?
The chalice is a holy artifact, created by the goddess herself. It serves to restore a physical form that was previously lost to this world.
So those wild tales are true. It really can bring someone back to life.
Not exactly. It can breathe life into a body, but it cannot return a spirit that has already departed. Ultimately, it is a tool to return the goddess to her physical form. Her spirit is omnipresent, but her flesh is no more. Such incredible power is truly awe-inspiring and extremely dangerous. In that way, it is akin to the hero's relics. For this reason, the 4 apostles were never intended to pass down their crests. This gathering should never have been possible. The Ashen Wolves are now gathered together, making it possible once more.
And Elfric is at the center of this mess, luring them all to Abyss for his own selfish reasons. Without so much as a whisper of it to the church, of course.
This incident is my own doing. I never should have entrusted the chalice to them.
Lady Rhea, do you have any idea where they could have gone?
I do indeed. Garrick Mach, which is protected by the goddess, is the only place the rite of rising can be performed. Holding such a ritual requires absolute focus, so I imagine the setting would need to be serene, peaceful.
There are countless such places within the monastery walls.
It's gotta be the Holy Mausoleum. The dining hall and the library. This is like... these are like dumb answers. The Holy Mausoleum is the only area that sounds at least somewhat accurate. They like want you to get this right.
It's certainly peaceful there, but due to last month's incident, it's heavily guarded at present.
For now, let us return to the monastery. There is much to consider.
Lady Rhea!
You look troubled, Alois. What has happened?
Thieves have breached Garrick Mach's village walls. They've been pillaging the shops and residences, taking whatever they please.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Elfric.
There's no telling, but for now, their numbers are too great. They need the knights. By your will, Lady Rhea, allow us to clear the village of these hooligans.
Yes, Alois. Please ensure the safety of the villagers immediately. However, leave a few of your best knights here with me.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll see to it.
Teach? You look like you've got something to say. He told you to meet up with him at the Holy Mausoleum? You never run out of secrets, do you, Teach?
I probably should have shared this with the others. That would have been nice.
I'm certain that Yuri had his reasons for setting up this meeting. He took the time to speak with you, however cryptically, before he left.
Fair point, Dimitri. I do wonder why he told you it needed to be after midnight. Wouldn't it be better to rush to their aid immediately?
Yuri's no fool. There's a method to his madness.
Oh, we in chapter 6 now? Pretty sure we are.
Cindered shadows, return to me.
Where the heck are we?
Finally, you're all awake. Good morning, sleepyheads. Or is it a good evening?
Yuri! You scoundrel! You are unfit to speak to us, liar that you are!
Yeah, liar, blah blah. Nothing I haven't heard before.
Look, pal, enough beating around the bush. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Where's Elfric, and what the hell are you plotting?
Questions. You're wearing me out, Balthus. Fine then. I'll lay it out for you. Elfric intends to reenact the Rite of Rising. He's preparing everything as we speak.
What is this silly rite anyway? You trying to do some crazy magic to raise the dead or something?
Actually, yes. By offering up the blood of the 4 apostles in the chalice, you can bring someone back to life.
Is Yuri like literally an idiot? He is one of the 4 apostles. He has the crest. So if Ulfric is bringing back the dead, he's gonna have to... Yuri will have to use him too. Like, Yuri is included in this.
Saint Saros performed the ritual 995 years ago. So the ritual was a bust. Saint Saros performed the ritual 995 years ago. But not enough blood was given up. So the ritual was a bust. No clue what happened after that. That's what Alfred concluded after scouring the records anyway. And now, through extreme persistence, he's found and gathered the 4 of us, with our crests. He placed us under his direct supervision within the Ashen Wolf House, and he did all of it to ensure a successful ritual, the Rite of Rising.
You mean to say that he intends to drain our blood? To kill us?
It all lines up, yeah.
Such an act would be unforgivable, an atrocity! I cannot die in this wretched hovel!
Yeah, that sounds painful. And permanent. Count me out.
And count everyone out.
Hang on. The number 4 includes you too, right? So you're gonna die too?
Yep, that's the idea.
What?
But here I thought we were close. But all this time you've been skulking around, deceiving us. It hurts, boss. Hurts bad.
I'm sure Yuri just wants to pay his debt to Alfric or whatever, but he just wants to die? That's really dumb.
You want to die, that it? Fine. I'll kill you myself. Just stop that crafty nonsense of yours and face me, fist to fist.
Shut it. I've lived through hell and worse. After climbing my way here, you really think I want to die?
Then why throw your life away for the likes of Elfric?
Yeah, why help him if you don't want to die? I don't understand your motives, Yuri. I want to understand you, I do, but I just can't.
Some things are more important than my own life. Some things are worth protecting.
You're not making any damned sense.
It would seem that you want to be punished severely, Yuri.
That's some sort of threat? There's not much you can do to me that hasn't already been done.
True. You took wing from the mud into which you were born, and rose to such great heights. To break your spirit would take far too much effort. Though, if I must, I will kill your mother, in addition to your dear people.
Oh, so that's it. You were trying to protect your mom.
Precisely, what is it you are hoping to accomplish, Alfric?
To resurrect someone I lost long ago, no matter the cost. Surely there are those for whom you'd do similar.
Perhaps. Even so, never would we annihilate those we care for.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. Nobody I wouldn't trade to see the light in her eyes once more.
Who could this person be if you would literally throw everything away for her? For her.
Whoa. That lady looks real dead, pal.
I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that's my mom. The hair color looks just like mine.
She is. For now.
You're gonna regret this, Elfric.
I accepted the regret I might feel from this long ago. As long as she returns, nothing else matters. Yuri, if you think you'll be pulling anything funny, think again. The Knights of Seros won't save you. No doubt they're indisposed right now on some mission or other.
Well, that's a damn shame. The whole evil villain look really doesn't suit someone as pious as you, Alfric.
What are you talking about? The whole evil villain is pretending to be someone that may look like an ally, but I could see Alfred being a villain from like a mile away.
Yuri Bird, I could.
Not yet.
It is time. Take them. Your blood will pour forth, filling the chalice.
You really are a fool.
You were diligent, Yuri. You kept me abreast of all the Ashen Wolves' movements. As recompense for being such a good student of my flock, I will gladly hear any final words from you.
That's fresh. If you knew me at all, you'd know these won't be my final words. I'm simply biding my time.
For what?
For the goddess's descent. Can you hear it? She's coming.
Bells? This late at night?
Yeah, you hear that, Alfric? That's the sound of your demise. The Knights are releasing my people as we speak. The ones you locked up and hid away.
How did you know about that? Wait, the Knights of Seros?
Like I said, the evil villain look really doesn't suit you.
It suits him by look, but maybe not by actions.
I know it was you who sent me on that mission, that ultimately led to me landing in Abyss. Overall, your execution was lacking. Lady Rhea has been on to you as well. Oh, and just so you know, I've been working for her since before I ever began working for you.
We got a double.
Keeping an eye on you. Told me to inform
My
her
Joy-Con,
if you
like,
seemed to be
stop.
She had me keeping an eye on you. Told me to inform her if you seemed to be planning anything.
By the way, we got a double betrayal here, basically, because Yuri, who was working for Alfric, reveals that he's now working for Rhea. I'm a big fan of these.
You...
But you took those I care most about hostage, which limited my options.
Might I add that Tales of Symphonia did something similar to this, where Zelos betrayed you and then actually turned his back on, what's it called? Yggdrasil, I think it is.
You chained up the wolves and kept a tight grip on my road to Abyss to ensure I wouldn't betray you. I struggled with whether or not to tell her everything. After all, my allies' lives were on the line. I deliberated on what to do next, knowing I'd have to rely on my own cunning to see this through. I waited for the chance I could rescue my mother and allies, all while paying lip service to you. Until today. The day you pulled all your forces in so you could attempt this ritual. You're no villain, with that sticky conscience you call a heart tripping you up. Not like me.
I see. You were one step ahead of me all this time.
Yeah, Alfric really is an idiot.
It matters not. The ritual has begun. There's no stopping it now. You will all die. Just a bit longer.
Don't think for a moment.
You're getting off easy, pal! Seriously, boss, did you have to tie us up so tightly?
Sorry, Balthus. I figured those little tears would be enough for you to break through the rope.
I may be the unbeatable king of grappling, but I'm also bleeding profusely. You didn't wonder why it was taking me so long? Think next time, yeah?
I haven't the slightest what you two are jabbering on about, but please untie our ropes as well.
You're talking. Do it yourself. I dispelled the silence from you ages ago. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, I see.
It's great that we're not tied up anymore and all that, but we're still being actively drained.
I've invested everything to ensure my success today. My private funds. A veritable army. Surround them. Don't let them escape. The ritual will not be stopped.
Why won't it cease? We are freed, and yet our blood still drains from us?
Well, this wasn't part of the plan.
This is no laughing matter. Our very lives are ebbing away.
Stop panicking, Constance. You know I'm never unprepared.
You've always got a trick up your sleeve, don't you? I can hear your secret plan running our way.
Oh, this is getting serious. This story is basically Tales of Symphonia. Like, I could see so many, like, parallels and similarities between the two. Obviously, it's not exactly, but there are so many things that are similar in the games that I can compare. Also, I guess Yuri's motives make a little more sense. Oh, wow, they just came, huh? No cutscene, just them coming. Alright then, can I repair everything? Can't repair this, which sucks. It be that way. Oh, I'm like out of money, that's right. But I do have bullions, I should. So all these bullions and see if we can do. Oh, I got a large one too. Not bad, not bad. Oh, we're in the Holy Tomb, the Holy Mausoleum, by the way, which is the map from the main game. So luckily I'm familiar with the map, which is always nice. Can I repair anything? I want to replenish first.